Yeah. All right, everybody, welcome to Show Some Huss. Um, I was just telling Leo, he was just telling me, if you ain't excited for the playoffs after that game, then we can't help you because that was some of the most fun, intense basketball we have seen since winning the finals last year.
Oh my goodness, man. No doubt. No doubt.
Dude, that was just so fun. Nuggets win 115 to 109. We now have one full game without an accident. Let's get a round of applause. Yeah. All right. Leo, want to talk to you about Joker. I mean, the guy, another triple double. It's special.
It truly is, Donny. I can't even whenever we need something, it gets done. And he's the one to get it done. So man, it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Um, he doesn't make a whole lot of mistakes. And he struggled last game a little bit. And I don't think did he have a turnover tonight? Or he had one. He did have one.
Better than the other night.
Yeah. Yeah. So man, it was fun basketball tonight.
Yeah, and I want to point out 28 points from the bench.
Yes. Yeah.
Big.
Oh, absolutely, man. Peyton had a great game. Great game.
Dude. Jumped over. I mean, we can see how athletic he is now. I mean, if you didn't believe he was before, if jumping over Joker to block a shot isn't gonna, prove it to you, I don't know what to tell you. That
Yeah.
man is, I mean, he that dunk. Oh my goodness. And you know what's
Yeah.
funny? I when that happened, I'm like, that's gonna be the biggest dunk of the night. Nope. AG's like, hold my beer.
Yeah. Then enter Aaron Gordon to the chat. Like, oh my goodness, man. Hey, G, what are you? Uh, he's gonna get tested tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Oh
You don't do
yeah.
you don't do something like that and then not earn yourself a test.
Him and Peyton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna say drink a bunch of water and show up.
Another stat I thought was really interesting, the free throws. We only missed one. They missed 9 free throws. They went 20 or 16 of 25.
Did Jalen Brown miss all of them himself? Because I felt like I counted at least a handful that he missed.
Dude, yeah, it got to the point where when we would foul him on a shot, I wasn't concerned. I'm like, okay, good foul.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I don't think is normal. I'm assuming he's probably a pretty decent free throw shooter, right?
Oh, absolutely. I would assume so. I
Yeah,
I don't know either myself, but man, we if that was a big point of the game, that free throw line.
it was. It was. Zeke Naji, 8 minutes. What'd you think of his performance tonight? It was pretty, I mean, 8 minutes, pretty minimal, but I think you and I were kind of talking like that might be what the playoff rotation is. Not, I don't know, push Joker a few more minutes, hold back
Yeah.
Najee a few. I mean, I think I texted you and I was like, I don't think we're going to play him at all, but kind of glad we did because the guy scored 4 points. So,
And he played well for us, I thought. He was aggressive, he was strong.
mhm.
And that 8 minutes was productive.
Yeah, I mean, he got a steal, 2 rebounds, 4 points, and he fouled somebody. So, hey, man, if you're going to be in there 8 minutes, use those fouls. Nothing easy, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. What'd you think of Christian Brown, Reggie Jackson? Um, we kind of touched on Peyton, but Peyton was
You
just
know, yeah, Peyton was insane. I thought both Reggie and Christian did their job.
mhm.
They played their role. Reggie went from being expected to score a bunch of points when Jamal was out to being a very specific type of guard in the second unit when Jamal came back. And I feel like he's accepted that role and kind of flourished.
Mhm. Yeah. No, I think you put it perfectly. Christian Brown came in, didn't try to do things more than his current ability is at, right?
Yes.
He's a hustler. He came in. Well, I don't think he hit it. No, he didn't hit a three. But like most of his points, right, were free throws and dunks. Okay.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then 6 rebounds. I mean, that's if we can just have guys understand that role and not try to do more than what is needed, then they're gonna be what we need. They're gonna be productive.
Yeah.
And so,
Exactly.
yeah, just like you're saying with Reggie, he understands that role now. And I mean, this is a big playoff push. Tuesday night hurt, but I mean, this one was big. It was kind of a statement. Everyone's talking
Yeah.
about the Celtics, everyone's talking about the Thunder, Minnesota until kind of today. But don't forget, we're the defending champs,
Yeah.
you know?
But I think everyone just kind of expects us to be there now, which is a compliment, but also, don't forget to throw a little respect around.
Yeah. Yeah. 3 point percent or 3 pointers tonight. We only hit 4 threes.
Yeah. It was bad.
Yeah. And
It
to
was
to
bad.
and the was it what do we have points in the paint? 66. Yeah, I mean that's like kind of the difference right there.
Yeah. I mean, when Aaron Gordon is touching the rim on most of his shots, you're gonna have a pretty good night in the paint.
Yeah. Hey, I wanna ask you about, so my internet went out for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. So I missed probably 3, 4 minutes of the third quarter.
Yeah.
And you were telling me about just an unbelievable, brilliant move by Joker during like a review. Tell me about this.
So when oh gosh, hold on, let me rethink about when it was. It was right at the beginning of the third, right?
Yeah, it was like in the middle of the third or something. I can't remember, but it was the third. And you said that he started tying his shoe or something.
Oh yes, sorry. I was thinking of when he split two defenders and then dumped it off to AG for a dunk, but okay, different play.
Brilliant,
Um,
brilliant play too. That's a brilliant play.
yes, yeah. So Jalen Brown was bringing the ball down, and it was Jamal got was guarding him, and Jalen started to back him down, and then he started to swing the ball back, and then the ball just went out of bounds, and the official called Boston ball, and Jamal was like, absolutely not, and Joker, who is also near this, was like, absolutely not, and so then all of a sudden, for some weird reason, uh as the Celtics were going to, pass the ball in, they were going to line up. I forget who was lined up out of bounds next to the referee. But Joker goes and stands between the Celtics player and the referee and bends down to untie his shoe, then to relace his shoe. And would you notice we're all of a sudden calling a timeout to do a little a review. And as it turns out, a couple minutes later, Nuggets basketball. So
3D
that
chess,
was
man. 3D chess.
yes, yeah, man, absolutely, absolutely. It was because, and what threw me was that because everyone knows when Nikola's upset about something.
Hmm.
So then he went from super upset to completely calm, and then just bent over to tie his shoe. And I was like, what is, oh, because it was in the most convenient area of the whole floor. Like he wedged himself in between the ball and it getting passed in.
Yeah,
So it was
that's
a,
brilliant.
and then Donnie, the weirdest thing happened when the buzzer went off to call for a review. His shoe was fine.
Oh, Joker. All right. And I mean, clearly in these games, especially in playoff games, every position is going to matter, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
it's just, I don't know, so fun to watch. You look at some stats, like you could point out the 19% 3 point percentage from us tonight, and you're like, ooh, in the modern game, does a team really beat the best team in the league with that record? Probably not with a 19% 3 point shooting percentage, but the Nuggets can.
Mhm.
I mean, there's just so many ways. Every single time we play, we win these big games. I'm reminded of how special this team is,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know. Nuggets move to 43-20. Final push. If we win out, we'd be what, 62-20. So there's 19-ish games left.
yeah.
Um, Yeah, it's the final push, man, and we're still. I think we're sitting third or second now in the West. Um,
Somewhere there.
yeah,
It changes every 4 hours.
yeah. Okay, so I I want to I want to give me some glows because the grows I don't know, like they're pretty obvious, right? Like we executed when we needed to. We we
We
did
get we
things.
we were a little shot happy when we didn't need to be.
Thank you.
Um, we
Hmm.
wore the wrong color shoes. Um, you
Jamal.
know, dude, like what are you thinking, man? Like use your brain. And maybe it was a taunt. I don't know what it was, but it
Yeah.
was frustrating, whatever it was. The glows. We always talk about Nikola's, basketball IQ and how great he is with, without the ball or with the ball and da 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 da. But we always forget that every time that ball goes into the air, there is Aaron Gordon who just has timed it perfectly, like it's been rehearsed for a dunk contest, and it's
Hmm.
live basketball against the best players in the world.
Hmm.
And it's like it's like a clinic. It's like he's showing off for the high school kids. Um, and so I think my biggest glow is how well Aaron Gordon moves without the ball.
Hmm.
Um, and my second glow is 95.5% from the free throw line.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I think, man, that's real nice.
Yeah, I've got nothing to add, man. Those were a huge difference. I mean, and let's just talk about it. I don't want to I'm gonna watch the replay of that dunk over and over for the next 48 hours.
Yeah,
How, I mean, I didn't think that, like when I saw that, man, I thought I saw it wrong because I'm like, there's no way that he just literally grabbed it near his like shoulder
yeah.
and basically half windmilled an alley oop.
It was so good that he was surprised. He didn't even celebrate. It took him a second to realize that it went in. And uh, I think we all were like, it was that what
It's
in the not human or non-human
yeah,
activity is that? Like it was insane. April and I definitely it was like a jump scare.
woke you up. If you were sleeping during that game for some odd reason, that should have woke you up.
Yeah.
'Cause, man, that was
If,
nuts.
if you don't like that, you don't like basketball.
Yeah. Um,
Man, it's so cool. It was
it
so cool.
yeah, like I wish we were there. That would have been fun to be there. I bet that crowd went nuts.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Well, it's even like because everyone's like, "Oh, Nikola's shooting a layup. It's probably going in," and then it does, and you're like, "Oh," and then you're just like, "Oh my goodness, something better happened."
yeah. I feel like Joker should get an assist for that in some odd way, just for how amazing it was.
Right, right. Just like for all the tips that he has, he doesn't get rebounds, but he gets missed shots for those.
Yeah. Um, Jamal Murray, 19 points. I thought he started really well. Kind of disappeared a little bit second half, but again, it's not about personal stats. It's about getting to the finish line with more points than the other team, and we did that, right?
Well, and he kept
That's
he kept us in it in the first half.
for sure. Yeah, because I mean they kind of came out hot. Porzingis, man, that guy couldn't miss.
Yeah,
Goodness. He's
he's a
got
good ball
like
player.
he's got like that 1 foot forward release type shot. I mean, if he gets hot, he can give you fits. And luckily, he didn't get too hot late in the game. But
Yeah,
um, yeah, and then I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what Missoula comes up with if we do meet them again in the finals. That Drew
do you?
Holiday situation at the end when Joker was on him, right? That's what got him back into it, right? Is Drew Holiday hitting those 2 threes with Joker on
Yeah.
him?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how they do rotations and matchups in that situation. But I think we'll also do the same, math and due diligence, and we'll make sure we're ready for it next time.
100%, man. I agree. It's it'll be fun to watch. Missoula and Malone are two great minds, and I think that it'll be fun to see. My wonder is Tony Brothers. Will he officiate if these two teams match up in the finals? Because he was handing out technicals like it was Christmas money.
Bro, do you know what it was like? You remember that game back in the day? It was like Operation when you couldn't like touch the thing would like buzz you. That's what I felt like it was tonight. All three techs, two on the or sorry, three on the Celtics. I will say Joker's tech,
Oh,
he need
he earned every point of it.
yeah. Those first three techs, it was way too whistle happy. Way too whistle happy. Like I guess I just don't understand it. And I mean, I don't think it like caused the outcome of the game, but what if it did?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
And then you have Nikola who very much earned his. I feel like you probably could hear him yelling in, South America.
They hurt him in Serbia, bro.
Oh my gosh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. All right. So just kind of give me your last thoughts and then we'll kind of wrap this up.
If we shoot like that from three consistently, we will lose to them in a 7 game series.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of how much we shoot the three.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, however, we did shoot what 17 less than them. We were shooting it not very well, but also, if we shoot from the free throw line that well from the free throw line, and we shoot that many free throws, I think that we will win almost every 7 game series. So it was this was my favorite game I think of the season.
Agreed. Absolutely. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if the Nuggets a little bit on Tuesday overlooked that game because I mean, all week long, dude, I've been thinking about Thursday night.
Yeah,
I mean, some guy stopped by my house yesterday to like sell me something, and some random reason we started talking about Nuggets Celtics. I think we stood there for 20 minutes talking about Nuggets Celtics rather than what he was trying to sell me. And
I
I
love
mean,
it.
the whole town, man. It was. I don't know. I think we're all just itching for the playoffs, but we got a lot of business to take care of before we get there.
Yeah, we
Um,
should, man.
but yeah, any other thing you'd like to add?
No, man, I think that's it. We're just I think I said what I say 119, 113. So I wasn't too far off.
Yeah, yeah, you were right in
But
that range of like just over 100, not like some crazy 140s we've seen this year, or like you know
yeah, yeah. But go Nugs, man. And Nikola we trust. We got to keep running.
for sure, for sure. Next game Saturday at Ball Arena against the Utah Jazz. Gotta gotta enjoy this one tonight, but gotta get over it quick because we got to keep winning.
Yep.
At this point with the Karl Anthony Towns situation now, I want the 1 seed.
Yeah.
I
It's
want it.
ours for the taking.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Thanks for your time. As always, it's an absolute pleasure. And yeah, remind the people for us.
Everybody, please do not forget to show some Huss. And Nikola we trust.
Go Nuggets.